he's gonna try to take a turn and accidentally scout the push coming. I don't know if Jackie can go up this ramp. Even with Blink, this doesn't feel like the most sane thing, but it's working out actually. He's already sniping 2 Phoenixes here. A bit of overextension by Boom, getting a bit too far away from the shield battery.
Yeah, this is kind of awkward for Bull because obviously you have to use a bunch of lifts to be able to deny the Stalkers any DPS, but then you don't really actually have any DPS of yourself.
Actually, the strongest way to play PvP is to only play Stalkers. I'm Stalker pilled. I've seen Psionic play the matchup. I've seen Seb play the matchup like Psionic. Teams work, you know, if it works against Killos, if it works against Cristiano, it will probably work in your shitter game. But Bull is still struggling to hold his ground. The fucking charges, nerf charges for PvP please and nothing else. For real, for real, for real. Jackie is gonna bring forward, try to end the game right here, right now. He's gonna walk into a shield battery and a couple of cannons. Not exactly the fight you want to take, but it doesn't matter because those chargers, those Archons are putting in the job. And slowly but surely they are gonna... Are they?
I don't know if they actually are.
Look, I can tell you actually my theory. I've just understood PvP.
Yep.
You know, I'm gonna blow. God spoke to me. I'm gonna blow your mind now. Okay. Right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
So on the side, you want the DT Rambai, right?
Yeah.
But the DT Rambai gets countered by the enemy DT Rambai with vision.
Yeah.
So you also want an observer with your DT Rambai. But then, if you both have DT Rambais with the observer, the guy that has 3 stalkers to snipe the enemy observer obviously wins that, right? So you need 3 stalkers or 4 stalkers with the DT Rambai with the vision to protect the vision, right? But then if you have 3 stalkers, the guy that has 4 charges to kill the 3 stalkers, to kill the observer, to kill the DT Rambai, then obviously wins. So you also have to have a couple of charges, but if both players, there's a big fight in the left side. Bull Mioja gets a couple of things, interrupting me from explaining PvP to Gemini.
It's not. This is the Bull special. He loves going for double forge no matter what. That's his thing. He doesn't get a forge early and then he catches back up. Like, again, his whole thing is that his build is so bad and inefficient and then he somehow catches up later with something else. So that's what he likes to go for. We do have an attack coming on the right-hand side with Jackie trying to jump on in here before the disruptor count gets too big. It's also distracting Bull from what are some DTs running into the natural, but definitely it's definitely up to, or up in the air, I should say, for any player to actually close this one out. A massive DT run by going to the right-hand side was actually scouted by a random observer that was right underneath them. Was Bull paying attention? It looks like he was. A disruptor shot gets shot out, but again, these players can't actually land anything just yet. But it looks like Jackie, realizing that he was going to be caught off guard with these DTs, is going to have to run back, but he doesn't realize there's actually an observer on top of all these DTs, so he blinks into his opponent's DTs without detection. And so he's going to lose absolutely everything on this right side, forcing another cancel and all the probes getting killed off. Bull Mioja yet again taking just massive wins on the harassment side of this game.
Have you noticed that Bull Mioja is consistently 1 step ahead in the Lorimbo scale in those Rambais?
That's true, he absolutely is.
And if they both have the observer, Bull also has the stalkers. I'm telling you, bro, he was listening. He listened, believed, and now he's getting paid off. Jackie here feeling unconfident to going up a ramp. Will try to play a more slow approach, but unfortunately this gave so much opportunity. Good disruptor shot from Jackie, but it won't be enough. Oh my god, this is a clown fiesta. Bull attacked his own stalker instead of the disruptor.
I guess he wasn't trying to hide a second Rax in his main base on the cliff there. Damn, okay, nice, okay. We can cross that one out.
No, God!
Oh my god. The Lings die immediately. The Queen is also getting stuck off of creep. Barely is able to manage to get away here, but it's gonna be an instant drone pull from Gort to try and surround the Marines, but they don't even get the surround on the ramp, unfortunately. We'll get the SCVs. Oh my god. I honestly love it out of Chris because obviously the last time these two played it was just a bunch of mech games, and so to throw out a proxy Rax instead is honestly a pretty good play for the mind games here. We'll be able to, never mind, not actually clear off this little pack of Marines. Won't even be able to do it whatsoever.
Links are gonna go into your bro's Chris linear mine, which proper micro, this could be basically stop mining, but it doesn't have anything to actually defend the Marines. They are gonna get into a choke and kill all of the links and then all of the drones, and then Gort is gonna GG out.
Oh my god, it's happening right when the Hellions come in, by the way. Oh my god, this is like the worst timing for this, I feel like.
Ah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's only 2 Hellions. Your bro Chris can't really die.
Wait, does he know
No,
this?
my question is, no, I don't think he saw. He was on the left. Did he see it?
No, he didn't see the Overlords, but I don't think he even noticed that there was a lack of drones in the natural because the Lings actually pushed them away just barely in time. I don't think Chris has any idea this is happening. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. He has absolutely no clue.
Completely clueless. The Banshee just walks back in front of the Overlord. He's like, "Oh my god, holy
like,
shit!"
Oh, no, that's such a bad position to drop in. No, what the fuck? I mean, he's gonna win anyway. The rings in the natural killing him, and there's nothing for the quiz. But what the fuck was that drop position? Kill the Banshee. Thank you.
The Ling's still getting segmented though, and not able to actually kill any of the Hellions here. Creep's starting to get spread, but that's going to get killed off as well. The Queens are not quite a lot dead yet. The Ling's getting trapped out. Okay, this game is not over just yet. We've got no way to get these Lings into the main base safely, of course.
Got really misplayed. I'm gonna be honest, Gemini.
Yeah. Oh my god, the Lings.
Your bro Chris. Yeah, he just lost the game here. If Goblin has good micro and good position, the bunkers are late though.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he actually sniffed this out at all. He's actually totally unprepared for it. We're gonna get a split of the army here and an instant SCV pull as well. The Bios not quite able to get on top of the tanks just yet, as he's actually doing a pretty good way of zoning away. But the bottom side now is what's really gonna start to break in here, as the top side does get thrown away by the Marines, but this bottom side of Roach Ravager is gonna get right on top of everything. The Marines were on move command as well during that. That's not what you want as Goblin, as he's losing so much right here. All of the tanks falling except for one. The Marines on the other side are also getting dealt with by the reinforcements. Is this actually a sub 10 minute game? A sub 40 minute game from Anticore and Goblin? Stuck on a super low drone count. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Sometimes I win anyway. No, because it's too bad like out.
Go here. So we do have a big attack trying to break some rocks, which will break the rocks, but that'll also give Goblin... Yeah, no, I agree with you. Here comes the Bio on the right-hand side as well, getting on top of all the Ravagers. The Lings trying to get underneath on these Liberators and tanks, but those are forced back as well. The Parasitic Bomb's also not actually killing any of the Liberators here.
Is Goblin actually gonna recognize that he can push now, you think?
No, because Anticore's just gonna leave the game. Oh my god, it's less than 30 minutes this time. Oh my god. He's going for the sick flank as well. Oh my god, here we go. It's happening. The Brood Infestor dies immediately after it unburrows the blinding clouds. There it is. We've done it. 40 minutes and 30 seconds.
Minutes, maybe.
There it is. Next season, that's when the goobers really strike back, all right? It's the strike back number 2 electric boogaloo, all right?
The goobers really strike back.
The goobers strike back number 2 electric goobaloo. Oh my god, Revo's moving out of the exact worst time as well. He's actually gonna get caught in the middle here at the worst moment. No way! Oh my god, you're kidding me.
Don't take any more damage, bro. Use the garden ship, please! It's the whole point! It doesn't matter. No fucking way for it.
Oh my god. I mean, the army supply of Revo is still big. Where is his army? Oh my god, we're gonna drop the Marines to try and target the prison, but then we don't target it, but then we do! Oh my god, we get it! Nicely done by Revo there. Love that.
They broke to the natural, though. There are also DTs in the mix to make it even more annoying.
Oh, the target fire on the DT is actually sick by Revo. This is thinning out here for Takua. He's losing all of his units, and the third base stays alive for Revo. This is a hold for Revo, and actually a pretty good one right next to each other, so that's not going to do him very good, as the Marine drops do go off into the natural, as all the probes are going to start dying instantly, just losing everything here in the natural. That's going to trigger Takua to try and go for it. But just the Marines alone, I think, are more than enough to deal with these. But I guess the armor is actually still pretty good. But yeah, no, this is looking pretty bad for Taco over here. The Smurf allegations not actually coming in this time, as he's actually gonna find his first loss of the season, question mark?
Yeah, Taco going for a rumble on the left while attacking on the right.
Oh, that's so many tanks and Marines caught. Oh, it's massive. Oh my god, this is a huge moment for Taco, getting on top of everything yet again. Revo having such a good setup, but just once again just loses track of where Taco's army actually is. Gets caught out with his pants down yet again, but this time the composition from Taco is way more sound. The problem here is that Revo didn't actually save the SCVs himself. He didn't save the 3rd CC this time like he did last time either. So he doesn't actually have much opportunity here to really do much. Even dropping the Colossus in the main base to get it along with the warp in. Taco kind of styling a little bit in the second game. Yeah, his Blink's still a little bit on far away here. There's a couple more seconds, so he doesn't want to go too far in. Nice catch, though, on one of those Stalkers is pretty good here, and might actually even be able to get a couple of sentries. And now that the Blink is finished, there is some opportunity here now to shave away these units. An accidental recall out of heaven as he fat fingers it. I always put it on the pylon here, but I love this Blink into the main right now. We'll be able to unpower 2 of the gateways, even unpower another one here as well. But this is getting a little bit risky here. He needs to Blink away and get a recall. Blink into the corner and recall out is the play, but he's actually staying, trying to get more probes, but he's losing to the Immortals. He's actually going to try to stay in and go to the natural even. I guess the Robo dying so early made it very difficult for Heaven to actually keep on top of all of the DTs. I mean, only having one observer makes it really, really difficult for him. I don't necessarily like this next set of DTs by Spacey. I think that was a little bit wasteful. Dude, Spacey's playing this like he's a fucking Zerg with mutas, dude. This is insane. He just, the mutas are just on the ground. This is crazy. He's doing so much damage. The force fields don't actually block Spacey from staying inside.
The probes in the main, they're just getting eviscerated.
Dude, Spacey's doing it. Oh my fucking god. He's absolutely doing it. He's ahead so much supply. He's got 87 workers. He's in all
this attack
bases
on the
right
third is
now.
a little unfortunate though. BTs could be really scary. Now, there is actually already an observer here, so even if the cannon dies, a lot of money lost right here. Now, we do end up recalling out, unfortunately, only 1 DT now, but a big fight over here at the third. Really nice positioned Archon that's going to just absolutely destroy these Zealots up front.
I think Spacey should abandon this warp in there. There we go. Get rid of... Oh my god, the going back in for those 2 Zealots is insane, but he actually gets out. That's wild. Storm on the cards for Spacey. What?
And we actually just finished up DT Blink, and look at this forward Nexus. When we have another Nexus, like right by our base, like...
I think it'll be okay-ish?
Just imagine if there was a gateway here and we actually had fast warp in.
I know, dude. This is actually kind of risky now because there's only 1 battery. Blink is still not finished for Heaven. Spacey's gonna have a lot of Stalkers coming in here, not going for an Immortal after that second Observer, or after that first Observer is massive. He's losing all of his Stalkers. He has to pull his probes immediately. There's an Immortal about to pop out. A lot of these Stalkers are starting to get weakened alt right here, but the Immortal pops out in the middle of absolutely everything and gets targeted immediately. Oh my fucking god.
It died.
Spacey is potentially doing this, getting a potential 2-0 to throw his team into the ace match right here. Spacey's finally going to be getting another one here. The Observer is doing so good for Heaven, being able to find these army movements. Does even snipe the Observer of Spacey as well.
Quicker than me, you know?
Very good indeed.
But no battery right here.
I think it's fine. I think the army sizes are too big here. Thank you, Cranky Ducklings, by the way, for the massive raid. Welcome everybody to potentially the final game of the ATL season. It's been in super close game as a big fight is starting to break out here with the armies. I mean, a huge concave for Spacey at the top of this ramp is actually not going well for Heaven right now, and a flank of Zealots also going to get a pretty decent engage. An Immortal getting stuck in the front here. This is looking actually very good for Spacey now. Hold up. A great fight coming out of absolutely nowhere. Drastically being outnumbered here by Spacey, who's continuing to find ridiculous trades on the left-hand side of the map. He's got Archons, he's got Zealots, he's got a huge Stalker Ball, there's a lot of cannons and batteries, but the army differential just seems like it's actually so big right now, as he's getting a massive arc as well. Heaven is in absolute shambles, it looks like. Another Immortal will be coming in, though, so this is still looking okay for Heaven for just now. The Warp Prism is actually not even close. I don't even think there is one right now.
The Zealots join the fray, and we're going to actually snipe this Immortal, too.
Oh my god.
The Zealots absolutely doing work on these Stalkers, and unfortunately Heaven's Archon does die before it's able to spawn, and we're now doing damage to the base and the economy while we still continue to take a good fight.
I mean, this trade has become so close over this prolonged period of time because there's been no forward warp-in point for Spacey. He's just doing it from his base, but I think it's just barely enough as everything is starting to stream, and the next row of Stalkers come across the map as well, and the Chi-Chi comes out.
We're going to the 8th!
A great honor. I mean, Jackie's actually going to be pulling the trigger first here, which is a little bit surprising.
And honestly, this is a really big army from Jackie. Like, Bolus kind of blinked himself back, and his army is trapped, and I mean, I guess he does have these Stalkers here, but we're going to trade really good with these units in the front, absolutely deleting the Stalkers right here. And
oh my god,
Jackie
the blink
does
forward.
manage to get the Prism away.
But he doesn't kill it, is the big thing. He suicided so many Stalkers to actually get that, but doesn't actually get the kill, which means this 5th base is 100% dead, and that's a poor trade from Bull Milja on the actual attack here.
We do have some DTs attacking the expansion over here from Jackie, so getting some good damage, but this is a big blink forward over here from Jackie, and the Archon end up doing a lot of damage over here. We have a nice little surround over here from Bolmesha's Zealots, but the army supply for Jackie is just significantly bigger. However, these cannons and these DTs have been doing work. The DTs absolutely deleting Jackie's army. There's no observer, there's no vision.
Oh my god, the hero DT's on the Warpin, but the Oracle, still alive from before, is able to get the Revelation on top of them, be able to kill a few of them, but there's still so many more, and Jackie plummeting in supply all of a sudden to those massive DT Warpins. Yeah, this is going to be very, very difficult for Jackie to be able to defend. This is going to be so many DTs blinking onto this one cannon, not even blinking, they're just walking right in. Chad wide walk right into the middle of the natural, absolutely eviscerating this mineral line. This is...
Rest in peace, Jackie's economy.
Oh my god.
They do get caught in a little choke right here. That was a little unfortunate.
Oh, nice little blink forward to kill that Disruptor is pretty good, but these DTs going absolutely everywhere. The natural is already dead. The attack is happening in the middle of the map as well. Both players trying to blink back and forth to be able to get some sort of advantage, but Bull Mjolnir coming out on top with that huge lead. He's up over double his army supply of the opponent right now, with units going on the right side and the left. DTs in the main, finally getting cleared up, but this army on the left-hand side is looking way too beefy for him. Bull Mjolnir able to get the 2-0 from earlier in the series, getting thrown out into the ace match, and up an insane amount of supply again here in this 3rd game between these two players, and it looks like we actually will be having our victor of the ATL season number 3, which is going to be Bull Mjolnir and the Itty Bitty Banana Committee, as Jackie taps out, and that is it. Oh my fucking god, we did it. After so much time, they have finally done it. A massive move. It's actually crazy. They went lossless. They didn't lose a single fucking series in this entire fucking season. That's the first time that's ever happened in ATL season history. Actually insane that they were able to pull this out. I'm a little speechless, I'm not gonna lie. The energy and entertainment that I think we come to expect from an ATL cast, and that person is going to be none other than the screaming Italian himself. It is Lorimbo. Welcome.
Let's fucking go. Did you think you were gonna get rid of me? Did you really think?